Hello. Today here at Alpha Strategy, we're going to be talking about how to get better photos of the interiors of your store or business that you're going to be wanting to put online. So the first thing you should do before even thinking about taking photos of the interior of your store is clean everything. Mess and dirt make you look unprofessional and that you don't care about your customer's experience. So you're going to want to mop, you're going to want to sweep, wipe down the walls, get rid of all the fingerprints, even on the computer screens, and especially any windows that you may have. Then you're going to want to declutter. Having too many things on the floor is distracting from what you actually want to show and tell, which is your product or the feeling of coming into your business. Also, make sure your shelves and counters are organized. Hide your garbage cans. Unless you sell garbage cans, then don't, because that's your product and you're trying to sell it. That makes sense. But otherwise, people don't want to see your garbage. They don't want to see distracting elements in a photo. They want to see your business and your happy customers, your happy employees. They want to see what it's like when they come in. So feel free to remove distracting and bright colored objects. Like even here, I just removed this big green folder from on the side table because it just distracted from what we're wanting to talk about today. Number 3 is, while you organize, make sure that all of your product labels are facing outward and directed at the camera, because if your camera can see it, that means your audience can see it. And that's the whole point. You want them to see what the product is. You want them to, you want it to look nice and to look, what's the word? I keep wanting to say appetizing, but that's the wrong word. But if it's food, you do want it to look appetizing. Speaking of product photos and food and different products that you have, if you're taking photos of those specifically within your store, make sure that you take photos from the angle that your customer would view it at. So if you have a plate of food, a lot of food photography is from above, because when you're sitting at a table, you're looking down at your food. That's how your customer is going to view it and enjoy it and eat it, and it's going to taste amazing. But if you have like shampoo or something that would be on counters, you want it to be at eye level so that they can see like the dimensions of how big the bottle would be. They can read the label properly. And maybe if you're selling Christmas lights, you have an upward angle so that you're looking up at them and they're dangling and they look beautiful. So just think about the point of view that your customer is going to be in and take a photo from that direction. Of course, be creative, see what you can do. Now, if you provide a service rather than provide a product, what you're going to want to do in showing off your interior space is actually showing where the customers are going to be. If you can have customers in the store, great. Nowadays, they might have to be wearing masks, but show how they're going to be interacting with the space. Have photos where they can envision themselves in that space, in that person's footsteps, enjoying your service, whether it's a hair salon or some other service. You want to just show off the entire room, try and get a wider angle so that they can see everything that's going on at once, rather than honing in on the details like you would with the product photos. And lastly, number 5 is going to be getting a photo of the outside of your building and the entrance of your building. These photos are really important when people search up your business on Google, because you want them to see the map and then see the front of your door so that they can actually recognize it when they're coming to visit your business. And if it's kind of a boring entrance, maybe throw in a person, having them walk in so that the attention's more on the person walking in rather than maybe an outdated building or something that you're not wanting the viewer's eyes to be on directly, but you do want them to be familiar with the entrance of your business so that when they come, they feel comfortable and confident that they're in the right place. Other than that, make sure there's lots of light, open up the curtains, get lots of people smiling in your interior store photos, and good luck.